Three people, Becky and her husband Dan, and their friend Hunter, have come for climbing. While climbing, Dan's hand slips due to a bird, and the rope tied to the rock is released, due to which Dan falls down and dies. After all this, we see that the Becky is drinking alcohol sitting in a bar. When she comes out of the bar, she finds her father standing outside waiting for her. Becky says, "Are you following me?" Then her father says that I don't have any other way. Becky tries to get inside her car. Her father does not let her inside the car and says, "I will not let you drive," because of which she shouts loudly at her father and starts going from there. Her father explains a lot to her, but she doesn't listen. After reaching the home, she starts drinking again, and then Hunter's calls come. And after a while, the hunter comes there. She tells Becky that her father was worried about her, so he sent me, and shows him a TV tower in her mobile phone and says this is B67 TV tower. We're going to climb it this weekend. You can drop Dan ashes down there. And she starts crying and says, "I will not be able to." And the next morning, after thinking a little, the Becky comes to Hunter and says, "Don't stop living if you are afraid of dying." Dan used to say, "Let's go climb that Stoker tower." After this, both are sitting in a car lugging and talking. And at night, both are sitting in a restaurant. And Becky asks one of the working women there, "Where can I charge my mobile?" So she says electricity is not free here. And Hunter asks him, "Can you tell us where is B67 TV tower? We can't find it on the map." So she tells that the light is on there is the B67 TV tower. Hunter then asks Becky for his mobile charger, and there is a lamp on his left side. She takes out the bulb from the lamp and puts the charger in it, and the phone starts charging, to Becky's surprise. The next morning we see that the Becky is dreaming, which chooses her to wake up screaming. And after that they both live in their car. Hunter was making videos on the way, and there's a truck coming from ahead that touches them and passes. After that she puts the phone down, and after reaching there, they see that there is a lock in front. So that's why they have to walk on. After walking a short distance, they see two vultures eating a live dog, after seeing which they both chase him away. Eventually they are reached near the TV tower in that wrecked place. After seeing that tower from close, Becky starts stumbling and says that I will not do this. And Hunter explains to her that you will face the fear, only then your fear will come out. After this, both starts climbing. Halfway through the climbing, Becky tells Hunter, "Can we take a short break? I am thirsty." Hunter says, "Why not?" While the Becky is drinking water, Hunter says that we can almost halfway to 1,000 feet, as tall as Eiffel Tower. And Becky says, "Don't say such a thing in front of me." After that they start climbing again. After this the ladder ends. After leaving the cage, there is a ladder of 200 feet. After this Becky starts climbing the rest of the way. And after a while the Becky says that I will not be able to do this. Let's go back. Hunter says, "If you return now, the fear will win, and I can't let this happen." And when they are about to reach the top, Hunter violently shakes the ladder. This horrifies Becky. After so many hardships, they finally reach the top. Now they stand on top of a 2,000 feet high tower. Now both takes a lot of selfies and makes her entire video by drone. After having a lot of fun, Becky dumps Dan ashes. After this they both decided to descend back down. And when Becky is coming down, the ladder on the tower breaks. And along with the ladder, Becky's back falls down. And Becky is hanging in the air and Hunter tries to pull her up. And Hunter manages to pull the Becky up. But now there is no other way to go back down and no signal in the phone. And Becky finds a binoculars and a flare gun in a small box. Hunter looks around with the help of binoculars but sees nothing. After this Becky says that I have to go to the bathroom. So Hunter says, "Do it right here." After peeing, both of them sit quietly and wait for help. It's been 5 hours since they was stuck on the tower and still no help has arrived. After this Hunter gets an idea. She has written a message and hanged the phone down with the help of rope so that the signal comes and the message gets uploaded. But still the message is not uploaded. So Becky says, "Why don't we drop the phone down so that the signal will come and the message will be uploaded?" Hunter then drops her phone down, placing it neatly in her shoe. Now Hunter is looking around from a binoculars. Then she sees a dog and a man. She starts shouting loudly for help, but he doesn't hear anything. So to get his attention, Becky drops one of her shoes, and when that doesn't work, she drops other shoe too. and shoe goes straight and hits the ladder of that tower, which makes a loud sound. And that person picks up the shoe and sees. And after seeing it, he throws it away and moves on. And Becky is about to launch the flare and Hunter stops her. And she says, "Look, someone is having barbecue near RV. That's why we have to wait till nightfall. And I won't light the flare before nightfall." And at nightfall, Becky fires the flare and they watch. And Hunter signals for help by turning on the phone's light. But they steal Hunter cars and leave. After this we see, both are resting. Hunter falls asleep and is about to fall when Becky catches her. After this, Becky is looking at Hunter. Hunter asks him what happened. Becky says Dan never says I love you, 143. And this tattoo of 143 is made by Hunter on his feet. And Hunter confronts her about his and Dan's affair and says I am sorry that I fall in love with Dan. And after a while it is morning. Becky asks who started it. So Hunter tells him that Dan. And I break up with him because you loved him too much. After a while, Becky's phone rings. Hunter asks what it done. Becky says that I set it yesterday when we threw the phone. And says how long will we be able to survive without water. And Hunter says I am getting angry. Our water bottle is in that bag. And Becky says the drone too. If we had that drone with us, we could have called for help. Hunter says I can get the bag back. And she tries to reach the bag by hanging from the rope. But the rope is short so that she leaves the rope and jumps. Hunter gets the bag, but how did he get back up? So for this she ties a selfie stick to the bag and sticks it in the rope, and later she herself jumps and grabs the bag. And after that both work together. Becky pulls him up and Hunter slowly climbs up. And Hunter is about to reach the ladders. Then her foot slips and she falls straight down. Becky peeks down and Hunter says I am fine. I fall on the bag. And says you have to pull me up alone. My hands hurt. And Becky pulls Hunter up. Becky breathes a sigh of relief and then drinks water. After drinking water, Becky now writes a message for help on a piece of paper and tries to deliver it to the people via drone. But the drone's battery is about to run out. So Hunter says call him back. So Becky has to call back the drone. After this, Becky says that we have a charger but no electricity. And after some time it becomes night. At night when the Becky is sleeping, she suddenly wakes up. When she looks ahead, Hunter is not there. And Becky turns on the phone light and looks around and finds the Hunter's dead body is lying there and being devoured by a vulture. And Becky wakes up crying and Hunter tells Becky it's okay, it was just a bad dream. And when she calms down a bit, she says, I get an idea to charge the drone. That life hack of yours. And in the morning, Becky climbs very top of the tower. And on reaching the top, she starts charging the drone. While charging the drone, a vulture attacks her repeatedly, but she does not give up and comes down after fully charging the drone. After this, at 10 a.m., Becky flies the drone. The drone is about to reach their hotel when a truck comes in front and it collides with the drone. And this also breaks their last hope. After this, Becky says that I am feeling sleepy. Hunter says don't sleep because vulture is on her watch. Becky says why don't we send another message? You give me your shoe. Hunter says my shoe is down. You don't remember? I fell. What you pulled was just the bag. The next morning a vulture eats Becky once. And Becky catches it and kills it and eats it. Becky then goes down for Hunter's shoes. She writes a message in her mobile phone and keeps it inside the shoe. And puts the shoe inside Hunter's stomach so that the phone doesn't break and the message gets uploaded and pushes Hunter's body down. And at nightfall we see Becky's dad. His dad comes straight to that place where the rescue team is also present. Becky runs towards him and crying in his arms. Her dad says let's go home. And this is where the movie ends. If you want more videos like this, then subscribe the channel and like the video.